Hello, Dr. Cruz and class. As promised, since I cannot make the final Somnium reading because I have to pick up my friend from the airport, I will read 215 through 265 on camera and upload it to YouTube. Well, I will just get started. I've made myself a glass of beverage at the proper Roman dilution, as is fitting. Approximately 1 to 10. Quae cum dixisset, ego vero in quam Africanae, sicidem bene meritis, qui patria quasi limes ad caeli aditum patet. Quamquam a puerita vestigiis ingressos patris et tuis decori vestro non defui, nunc tamen tanto praemio exposito enitar multo vigilantius. Which when he had said, he said, Africanus, which indeed by good deeds a pathway aditum approaching towards the sky is open. So, indeed, if by good deeds, or by earning well concerning the fatherland, a path opens, or an approach opens to the sky as if a path. And I believe there was a note on translation here. Bene meritis de patria, to those who have served their country well. So, I guess meritus is it's a perfect passive participle in the dative, to those having served the patria bene, the fatherland, well. Quamquam a pueritata. This is although from youth I advancing in the footprints of the Father, and I did not disgrace your honor. Now, nevertheless, with such tanto praemio exposito, with such a prize exposed, enitar future, I will struggle much multo vigilantius, much more vigilantly. And he, I guess he said, and this, you truly, enitera is an imperative, enitera, you truly must you truly must, and thus you will have. You are not mortal, but your body is mortal. But the body is mortal. nor even you are it, which your form states. This was really tricky. Still is. But the mind of those is that whomever is that like of everyone is the sense. The mind of those is that mind of all. I don't know this one. Not this figure which is able to be pointed to with a finger. Therefore, I know you are God, if indeed God is, which beget, which is strong, or if indeed God is, whom is strong, whom feels, who remembers, who provides, who so as rules and moderates and moves this body, of whom is outstanding. My dog is starting to complain. Would you mind giving him just a little bit of food for me? No, I do. It's in the box, or it's in his little tray. I do have to make him some more tonight, though. The lovely Maddie, ladies and gentlemen. Of whom is outstanding. So well he rules and moves, or so as he rules and moves, or and moderates and moves this body, or the body, of whom is outstanding, so too that principal God rules and moderates and moves this world. And as the world is in part, is from, as the world is in part mortal, the eternal God himself thus the fragile corpse, or thus the eternal soul moves the fragile corpse. So it's like, thank you so much. As the eternal God dictates our actions, so does our eternal soul move our body. Oh? Okay. For what always moves that... You guys are going to enjoy this. Everybody's got something to say right now, especially this one. This is Ricky. She's a Senegal parrot. I have had her since I was roughly 12 years old. They live a very long time. And she was not old when purchased, rather rescued. Always get a rescue parrot, and always know if you're getting a parrot, it will probably be around for the majority of your life. And if you get a macaw, or a cockatoo, or an African gray, are there any other? Really? Okay. Then it will probably outlive you. So make sure that whoever comes next is happy having a parrot. Did you braid my hair? Okay. which, however, adfert carries motion of anything, and which is agitated itself from another place. Quando here is a conjunction. When, since, although motion has limits, and it is necessary that life, that living has limits. Only therefore which moves it itself. Why not never destruire? Deserator, rather. Why not never deserts itself? Never. I should have wrote down more notes. Ne moveri quidem desinet. Never ceases to move either. Why not? It abandons never from itself, never ceases to move either. No. Yeah. Why not even the rest which are moved? This font, this beginning is moved. Is movement. This font, this beginning is movement. For nothing is the original, for nothing of the beginning is the origin. For from the beginning all is begun, is oriented, I think makes sense. The beginning is the beginning. Everything starts in the beginning. So now there can't be another beginning. However, nothing is from anything able to be born. Nothing, the movement isn't able to be born from anything. Which able to be born, nor truly would it be a beginning if it was born from anything. Sorry, I forgot the line here. So you join me on line 239. Quod si nomquam orator ne occidit quidem quam. which, if it is born from nothing, indeed, anything does not die, which is a complicated way of saying if it, ooh, thunder, if it was never born, it will never die. Ita fit ut motus principium ex eo sit, quod ipsum asse movetur, id autem nec nasci potest, nec mori, vel concidat, omne caelum omnis natura consistat, necessa est, vim ulam nancescatur, qua a prima impulsa moveatur. 242. Thus, it happens the first motion is from it which moves it itself. You want to take the bird? What are you doing? You want bird? Bird? Bird. Oh, potato. Thank you. Cranky. Which moves itself. It, nevertheless, is not able to be born nor to die, or concedat, or perish, or the whole sky present perishes, and all the universe, or it is necessary the whole universe, or it is necessary the whole sky to perish. It is necessary the whole sky perish, and the universe stands still. Neither is born any force, which from the beginning, which, no, that's not, at first is moved by impulse, so an outside force. I'm going to plug in your laptop. Ah, she's flying. She pecking? Yeah, she does that. Starting now at 247. Cum pateat igitor aeternum id esse, quod se ipsum moveat, quis est qui hanc naturam animis esse tributam neget. In animam est enim omne corpul sub agitatur externo quod autem est animal, id motu quietur interiore et suo. Nam haec est propria natura animi atcevis, quae si est una ex omnibus quae sese moveat, nece nata est certa et aeterna est. Struggling over there? When it is clear, therefore, it is eternal, which it moves itself, quis est, which is that which to be this nature, or who is there that denies this is that nature of the soul and attribute of the soul? So if who's there denying that since we're moved from the inside by our soul, that the soul is the eternal part? In animum est anim omne. All is inanimate, which is agitated by external force, which, however, is animal. It is put in motion by interior movement and by itself. For this, right, feminine, is fitting of the nature of the soul and to the nature of force, of strength, which if is one of all things, or of all, which moves itself, neither is birth or is neither certainly is born nor is eternal. I don't think that's right. Which, if is one from all which moves itself. Let's see if there's a note on this. 250. Neke at C, note 8C. Note 8C. We have a note here. If the soul is one from all, which moves itself, neither certainly is it, having been born, nor, or rather, but is eternal. The soul isn't born, the soul is eternal because it moves itself. Now we are on to 253. Hanc tu exerca optimus in rebus. Sunt autem optime curae de salute patriae quibus agitatus et exercitius animos velocios in hanc sedem et domum suam pervolabit. Thus, you, the birds returned. Thus, you must exercise these best things. The best concerns are concerning the health of the fatherland. And those compelled, those agitated by these things, exercising the soul, or those agitated and exercised in the soul by these things, exercise the soul by these things, more speedily to this seat in this house fly through. So if you do these things, you get to go to the heavenly seat quicker. 256. Idque ocius faciet, si iam tuum cum erit inclusis in corpore emenebit foras et ea quae extra erunt contemplans quam maxime se ad corpore abstrahet. And two, it is made more quickly or swiftly if now, I don't really know how the word cum come into this, then when, if now then when it was imprisoned in the body, then when imprisoned in the body, it will emanate for us, it will come forth, and this, which is outside, thinking, drags away from the body that best thing. Let's look up the notes. You're okay, Puddles. Is nevertheless, these are the best anxieties concerning fatherland, having been agitated and exercised the soul by these things, more swiftly to the seat will fly, and two, it will be swifter if now it will be imprisoned. I'm sorry, while it will be imprisoned in the body, it will come forth, and these which are outside the body contemplates these things which are outside the body, drags away from the body by this best thing. Help. Yeah, this is the next part. I have a little question mark next to it, so we'll have to read this one before the exam. For of these souls, which, and this is a brutal passage, which are given, which are dediderund, are surrendered to desires of the body, and of these, and I can't help but noticing it's feminine, of these women who surrender as if accomplices, and by the impulse of desire and by impulse and by desire of obedience, violate the laws of man and gods. Having slipped away at the body, will be revolving around the earth itself. Neither will they return to this location unless, or neither the stirred up souls will not return to this location unless for many eons. He had disappeared. I was having been released from sleep. Great one. Yeah, sorry I missed the last Somnium, everybody.